we're continuing with heavy modular frames. We need iron and limestone coming in, which are truck routes we're going to bring in, which I've got. We're ready to run the limestone, the second one. So we're going to go do that, and then we will get the iron. I've got to set up some routes for that. So it'll be, that's one of the limestone trucks coming out there. We're going to make this one here. So we're going to come in here, stop, and then we'll take off this way. And we'll follow this road. We'll keep going this way. And it's that next one there, so we'll go the next one up. Why is that truck stuck there? How long has that been there for? Hey, it's not supposed to be waiting there, it's supposed to be automated. It's one of those weird things that occasionally happens. And you watch, I'll get in it. I'll get out. That's really bizarre. Shouldn't be doing that. Truck on strike, it looks like it, doesn't it? That's this one here. Copper. Yep. It's not. Oh yeah, it's turning. Okay. That's really bizarre. Well, totally as the developers intended. We need... It's better. Alright, so yeah, we'll come down here. And limestone will be... I think the back one. Yeah. That one's copper, so it'll be this one here. and then we'll head back. That truck's just like, oh, I'm going to hit you. No, I'm not. I need to re-record that one's path. I don't know why that one did that. They all did that there. Look, does the next one do it here as well? That's hilarious. Looks totally normal to me. Alright, well, let's get that limestone. Let's fix this up. I do need to re-record some routes. Really, Gaz? I did not know. A mod for recording routes. Yeah, if there was a mod I'd really want, it'd be a mod that allowed you to nudge the map markers, the route markers. There's a mod for everything so it can play at any time. Ahoy, ahoy, indeed. Alright, we're going to bring the next limestone in. A mod to nudge, did you say? To nudge these nodes, node markers. Is there a mod that tells you there's a mod for that? Possibly. And to zoop or not to zoop? Ooh. Oh, we come out of there. That was close. That rotor looked like there was a UFO or something coming towards me. Now that one there that I'm running into, oh, I need to redo those actually. Let's redo those ones in a sec, because they're going to cause problems. It's a little bit janky, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Right. Oh no! Okay, I gotta redo this. Stop recording, delete the path. I'm gonna leave that there. I started recording at the wrong spot, but now that I've realised that, we're gonna go and redo this one over here. We need to redo these. It's gonna cause problems. And I hope that truck stays there. We'll find out. It looks like it's just one path that I need to change. There's two. I've got to do this one. This might be the one path actually. Going and then coming back because I moved the road. Could be. Alright, this is the one here. Yeah, that's my steady driving for sure. I need to make sure I understand exactly where it's going. So if I could nudge the nodes, then I wouldn't have to re-record it. It's copper. What are you? You're not copper. No. You'd be iron or coal. Iron. Right, so it's this one. Coal number 11. Harm Cohen, welcome, hello. Good to see you. To Glad, hello, welcome. Alright, coal number 11. I'll redo that at some point. Just follow this, make sure I understand exactly where it's going. And if I'm correct, it's going to turn left here. Yeah, this is the one. So it's good. It's only one recording I need to redo. This is good. I might go straight with this one. Where are you going? Yeah, we're definitely going straight with you because I want to get rid of your intersection congestion. We'll go over there, turn and come down there. Yeah, this is a much needed one. That'll fix a few things. Yeah, we'll come that way. And you are coal number 11. It's this one here. Sarah, hello, welcome. Welcome, good to see you. Alright, so this one's coming in here. Number 11. Which is this one here, and then you exit out there, rightio. Okay. Coal number 11. Alright, so it's going to come out here. You haven't used trucks yet in the game to transport stuff. It's, look, it is pretty reliable, honestly. Like, you've just got to do, there's a few little tricks. And like that Explorer there, I've got to re-record because that was before I fixed something. See, that's what happens if it screws up. It'll just properly go in the correct orientation, the correct way, and it won't matter anyway. It just takes a bit of practice to get the paths down pat, and you'll be right. Trucks and tractors, Explorers, they're all the same. They operate the same way. You've completed 1.0 3 times. Wow. That's pretty wild. See what I did there? Trucks are free trains. They are. Except you need some sort of fuel source to drive them. Alright, down here. Alright, stop there. I'm getting a good run here. Beautiful. Good time for a save. Be there time. We'll turn left up here. Alright. I'll have to go let Randy in a second. I can hear him barking outside. I have to be careful here. This truck might stop. It did. Nice. Alright, now if this works properly, should be good. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm going to save that as... And... Alright, Louise is going to let Randy in. You've been trying to beat a 4-dayer, but it's very hard to beat the game quicker than 4 days. Holy moly, Sarah. That's a lot of work. Doing the speed runs then. Alright. Yeah, well, I don't think the trucks are going to help you in speed runs, that's for sure. Alright, let's watch this one and make sure this all works correctly. Sounds like Randy's a bit excited. Team slow runners, Max? Absolutely. That golden nut was a chore. Yeah, I'm up to this one. I just sync everything all the time, Sarah. So on the input of every machine, any overflow goes to the sink. That's just my style. Coming in. Ooh. Just. I'm going to delete this node. That should fix it. He'll get to here and he'll turn in time. This guy will sort himself out in a second. It's not a huge deal. Your biggest factory gets about 227 million points a minute. Holy moly. There he goes. Sorted. There we go. See? Alright. Trying to master that turning is very hard. Getting it just spot on. Oh, this is good. Look at this. Look at this politeness. You go first. Okay, I will. And then he'll straighten up and take off again. I don't know why they need to reverse up though. There's no need for reversing. Challenge idea, get golden nut with only iron ore in the sink. Well, sounds like you're a bit nutty there, Max. You're a train lover? Yeah, trains are great. I'll be getting there. I'm 300 hours in and I haven't unlocked phase 3 yet. I'm taking it very slowly. So this might help you, Sarah. This is there's a spreadsheet there for my playthrough, but apart from the spreadsheet, there's a whole guide of what I'm doing in this playthrough in terms of for instance, when I unlock a milestone in the hub, like advanced steel, I have to make the recipes. I have to automate those recipes that are given to me at that point in time before I can proceed to the next milestone, before I can unlock anything else. So I have to, at that point, I need to automate reinforced iron, encased industrial beams, and a couple of other things, versatile framework, I think, and something like that. But I need to automate those before I then progress on to the next, before I can unlock anything else in the hub. So it slows me down a bit, but it's something a bit different. Put the brakes on, mate. Nice. Only iron ore in the sink is almost impossible. Just only time needed. That's right, Max. Just time. If you've got the time. Alright, let's just see if this works. If I've got this correct. Alright, you're turning, turning, turning. No. Crap. I need to... we have to redo this one. Alright. Right. I'm going to start off. It's a bit like this guy here. I've got to redo some of these paths with these guys. I've screwed. My recording wasn't the best when I first did them. So I think I'm going to, with this guy, I'm going to start here. Alright. That's better. I'm actually going to that's better. Alright, so this one here. Alright, I just can't look at chat at the moment, sorry, while I do this. I've just got to keep my focus. You right there, mate? Hey? You're a bit whiny. I know, right? No one likes a whiny dog. Alright. Geronimo. we go. That's a much better recording, that one there. Tooth and nail, howdy. Good to see you're on the right side of the road. That's right. The left side of the road is the right side of the road. Which is a bit sideways there. Just iron ore will take about 1700 years. Well, it'll get there eventually. Oh, it's night time. The lights have all come on. Just uranium will take 11.5 years, according to the wiki stats. Wow. Holy moly. Someone that loves a good bit of maths. That's what I like to see. Alright, this is the important bit. Wow, I nearly confused the door then. Alright, I don't know why it wants to reverse at this point, but I'm going to accept that it's good, and it should turn here properly. There we go. It's coming at the correct speed. Yep, that's a good turn. And that hits that mark perfectly. It's not going to reverse. That's perfect. We got it. I just need to adjust the the duration because I was like got out and changed that door. I'll make it 10 seconds. It's sort of like, here we go. All right. Well, we better check that it works at the other end. And I hate to do all of that. And actually, while I wanted to fix something. Sponger, welcome. Hope you're doing well today, Spongelet. Right out that one there. And go to about here. And then let's go catch up with that truck. It's probably beating me there. We go diagonal, I might be... Okay, I can see it. Perfect. It didn't do a reverse. It's totally not floating on the ground. And it has moving wheels. That's just an illusion of your mind that you can't see the the wheels moving. Yep, just an illusion. It should launch here. Nice. Oh, okay. Yep, that's totally meant to happen. Totally. Yep, that's normal truck mechanics, if I've ever seen them. Rice Munch, it's 4 AM. Why I'm awake playing this game? Wow. The exact same reason why I'm programming trucks to deliver resources, because it's very satisfying. I think that's the appropriate answer. And I want to watch this load properly. And then we'll go do the limestone one. And look at this guy. Just doing monos. Yep. As anticipated. Just... Is this your first playthrough, Rice? Or have you been addicted for years? Alright. So here it comes through. It should be a perfect recording. Coming in nice and slow. Yep. Take your time. There's no rush. And you'll turn in and touch the marker. In you go. Perfect. And exit out the door. Never finish it. This is like my 5th playthrough. I'm about 650 hours so far.
Thank you, Riceman,
Started
for the follow.
a new game for 1.0. Yep, a new playthrough is always good on 1.0. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Randy. All right. Come on, up you get. Yep. Come on. He's a good boy, hey? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Your build is clean, if I do say. Thanks very much, Rice. I'm taking it a bit slow in this playthrough. We're about 300 hours in and we haven't unlocked phase 3. You haven't finished phase 3 yet, but we're on our way. But yeah, every building is its own production. So there's a building that's just iron ingots. There's a building that's just iron rods. There's just an iron plate. There's a couple exceptions, like there's an ammunition and gear building that does a multiple couple of things. Right? Modular frames and then heavy modular frames on top. Yep, same here. I slowed my gameplay way down and I'm really taking my time and enjoying the journey this time. Yeah, it's much more enjoyable when you do take your time and you just don't keep rushing through. All right, come on. All right. It should still be waiting for me. I left it over here. There it is, just in the middle of the road. All right. this other truck turn up at the wrong time, but I think we'll be right. You know what? I'm gonna restart because he's gonna be annoying me ahead. It's so much slower to reverse. It's crazy how big things can scale up if you want. I just finished my plastic and rubber. 2,600 plastic and 5,400 rubber. You think you could for a minute? That's a horrendous amount of rubber and plastic. That's awesome. Alright. Let's do this. No, I've got to remember where I'm going now. Alright. It's all the way to the end. I'll check chat in a minute once I just get this happening. That's iron. Or limestone, I mean. Oh, take that over here. Excellent. And that was limestone number 22. Alright, let's check it out. I decided to use all the oil in the Sunshine Coast to make plastic and rubber. It should last me the entire game. We'll see. Along with slowing my game down, so I'm also trying to scale things up. Awesome. Alright, he's obviously not supposed to be reversing backwards, but that's just because of how it's joined in. This is actually a really good time to see it come in with this other one here, because they should be waiting for each other. You should be able to touch that point. Yep, that's perfect. Oh, we've not picked up any limestone yet. That's fine. We'll follow you and see. Beep beep. I think he's waiting for the Explorer to go past. I don't like how they reverse like that. But they auto fix themselves, so like that, so that's fine. Put the brakes on, jeez! Does need to be another one of these up here. There's one there. Yep. You've never actually used truck? A lot of people don't. And that's understandable. A lot of it's because, in my opinion, it's very quick to get to trains. You can rush to trains. And when you rush to trains, you just bypass trucks. And they never used to be very reliable, but now, I'll be honest with you, they're extremely reliable. Look at that one, he just went down to pick up. You should have about 1900, 1800 limestone. But yeah, like I said, I'm taking this playthrough pretty slow. So that makes total sense. Okay, about here. Trucks, tractors, they're all good. Let's go hook up that limestone that we just delivered. Rush Factory cuts to the win. Juice Man, I have done a save like that. I have done a factory cart playthrough. It gets pretty hectic. But when you think about it, if the distance isn't that far and they transport one stack and it costs no fuel, it's actually not a bad thing. Right, we've got 1800 there. Now, my output, this is where things are going to get tricky. Let's work out what's going on. Okay, so I could come up here. Let's have a look at my options here. So that's it's kind of on the line, isn't it? So yeah, alright. Sponger, I'd love to do a factory carts save someday. You want to know something really interesting about that Spongelet? And you can actually look at my save that I did because it's on my website. I'll go over here. Not a lot of people know this. But you can actually collect goods from underneath a truck station. So there's a limit. It's about maybe a meter, like 4 meters down. You can have something come underneath and it gets it. So you can like have a ramp for the factory cart to get high enough. It gets it and then take off. There's an area of effect. I haven't tried that for a while. That might have changed. But that used to be a thing. That's how I did my whole playthrough like that. So you can almost do what I did, was you have a transport layer where all the factory carts run around transporting goods. Alright, where was I? I was over here. This looks good. This looks good. I reckon. Where's this limestone going? Not here. Not there. It's got to go up another floor. Okay, so if it came to here, it's going to need to be here to go up. Yeah, it's this 4 up. And actually, oh yeah, yep, this is actually not a bad spot to come up. Okay, all right. I think I've worked this out. So it needs to be here. And that go there. Go through it too quick sometimes. That's what I want there. Do I do it that way? No, actually, I reckon we just do that to there, and then let's put this here for a sec. It would have to be here. No, not that one. The top one, the other one. Now that I think about it, that one, yep. But I'd need to have it turn. So I still need to allow for that. So then this no, no, I don't actually. I just needed to get it to. Yeah, I've got to allow for this. Yeah. So it needs to be coming in here on this here. All right. So that. Like that, I think. So if that came to there, and that came to there, what's that's the wrong way. That's what I want. All right, and then that will allow the overflow to go that way. Now I'm going to want it to look like it's coming up. I want it to be like that, do I? I think so. Alright, I'm having one of those moments where I'm busting together the toilet. So I'll be back in 1 sec. Alright. That looked good, didn't it? I don't know where I'm up to. Where am I? That's right, I came up to look at that. That was good. Ooh, I hope this, hold on. Yeah, I think this is right. Remember I tested it? I'm going to believe in myself. the hole I left. That's not perfect on the other hand, but anyway. Right, let's go check it out. I don't know what floor it is. I'd say it's the 4th floor.
Being an elevator AI has its ups and downs.
Ups and downs. Oh, I don't think I've given the next floor power. I assume this is where I want it to go. Oh no, I know what I haven't done. Is say left is limestone and straight ahead is overflow. Yep, they're all paused. Okay. That's alright. That's good because the ones I am really interested in are these ones here. So now I need to bring in some limestone. We need 2 runs of limestone. No, iron ore. And they're going to be brought in. I've got a really cool idea for that. So that'll be, they're going to come out this side. Oh yeah, this will be good. This will be really good. This is really starting to look like a city, a factory city. Everything I dreamed of. It's coming to life. I wonder if... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's just have a look. These are where I want to go. Yeah, no. Alright. So I reckon the trucks will... We're not going to go that way. I reckon we'll turn there. And then come down this one. You love all the belts crossing over like that. Thanks very much for that, Rice. That was my vision. Was to have that. You like seeing logistics? Exactly. And they're all running at the minimum speed they need, the maximum speed they need to run at. I don't put maximum mark belts everywhere because it looks nice when it's flowing smooth. Yeah, this is going to run along here. And let's have a look. Yep, all right. Where are they? they're all over here. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll make this work. Proper belt speeds? Yes, it makes the smooth, makes them run smoother as well. It does. It does. Okay, I reckon this is it. This is going to affect my trains a bit, so... Actually... No, we're just going to work around it. Let's just think about this for a second, because it doesn't need to be here. Actually, that would be a bit... Yeah, I don't think this would be a good spot here. Yeah, I think it's going to be better over here. Right. Manifold feeding is not so bad if you use the proper belt speeds and not just Mark 5 belts. Yeah. No, you're right. I think... Alright, so... Trucks... They'll come this way. And they'll turn right. They'll turn right here. And then... I reckon... Here. I'm going to change them all to asphalt. There should be a master button. Change all to asphalt. Oh yeah, like, change them all. So I reckon that'll be... That'll be coming down with the trucks. I'm going to say... do that. It's going to come down. And then... So there's the nodes, there's 6 iron nodes there. That's what we're going to tap. And then let me just think about this for a sec. So they're going to be on this side. I used to really dislike this area, but it's kind of grown on me over the years. The rocky desert's pretty good. Like there is a lot of space. And this is what I want. Yep. And then so if we drove along here, and if I had each truck station off, no, I reckon if I do this, so what I was kind of thinking of doing was having it crisscross, but maybe just thinking about this for a minute, just have to bear with me. Yeah, I reckon I did that and that. And that. Actually, yeah, you know what? I reckon yeah, I think I know what I'm doing now. Just give me a second to plan it out and I'll show you what I mean. So this here, so trucks will come down here. They'll turn right here, and then I'll have the actual stations in here. So we'll drive right down here, and I can actually I can have them, I could extend it this way a bit more too. Sorry. A vehicle drives in, gets in a station, or let's say goes further down here, refill, turns around and heads back up. I think that's the go. But I was thinking that there's a bit of space here. I could have them over here because there's 6 there, but I could route them here because I'm wasting a lot of space over there. I think this is a better option. It just means I haven't used this properly. I don't know if that makes sense. What it means is that, let's say here, I don't think that's going to affect the train tables. Yeah. And we do and then the road back again. So as they come down here, this becomes a double like that. What I might do do that. Right, so it'll be actually what I'll do here is to tidy it up. We'll just use the half 2 meter. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think this is the right option. So what I need to do here is just depends how much space I've got here. Did they get me from... Who knows? There's a few of them. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think I know. I think this is what I want to do. All right. We should be right too here with this rock. Alright, so we'll start off with fix that up. So it's going to come down. First truck station. I'm going to bring it one more back to there. So that's 1, 2, 3. And I've got 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's that 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 6 in total for the moment. That's 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 4, 5. That tree might be a nice... We keep that, that'd be nice. Although... I don't know if I've got high hats for it. Oh yeah, we might be alright. You might be allowed to stay. That truck, that last truck can sneak through there, that's fine. One there. Oh, no, that one's... Oh, yeah, like that. Right. Route 21, 22, 27, route 28, 29, and 30 will be iron ore for Iron Ingot Factory. And then route 31, 32, and 33 will be iron ore for... So no, probably copper ingot factory. Okay, so that's iron ore load. Right. $31. 32. That's 33. That's probably the best spot for it. Alright, another one. Now, might take power from this elevator over here. So it's going to be on that. It's going to be on. Right. They're all got power now. Let's get some resources to actually. If I colour it first, then when I sample it now. Oh no, that's so annoying. Sampling the rail. Why is that not? There we go. Sampling, oh yeah. Yeah, it only builds it straight. It doesn't do an angled sample. Oh no. Oh, okay. Whatever that is. It worked. I just needed to look down on the foundation. I think that's the problem. And we'll put barriers here. Bit of a U-turn area. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a no-go there. I wonder if it's a nudge it? No, it don't like it. Another U-turn there. Alright, so we've got our in and outs. Now we need to get the iron ore into them. So that'll be here. Oh, I got to half nudge these because I half nudge the stations. Yeah, I definitely deserve a clap. Are they too close? Too late. See, that one's correct, so yes. That one's too close. Oh dear. So that one's correct. Okay, well maybe it's only a couple. Well, there's only one. That's good. I feel like sometimes I can't. Yeah, right. Yeah, I want to change the elevator. Which means I need to get rid of Alright, so I need to first... I really wish we had more railing options and also a curved rail for the round corner. Yep. There's a lot of things like that. It's like the half foundations. Where's the half ramps? You know, that sort of thing. I definitely feel you. That's pretty cool. I like that. There's a lot of smaller pieces missing which should be there. I was hoping 1.0 would add more foundations like proper corner, but here we are, so yeah. You know, look, a lot of people disagree with me, but I would happily pay for DLC packs for foundations and for pieces, but I know not a lot of people believe that. Horsey, how's it going? Because then you're supporting them making more of the game that you want, you know? %, that's an easy way to continue to support them. Exactly. It's a bit of a hard one when it comes to, like, the Satisfactory Calculator interactive map where you can just unlock stuff like that. And I'm not saying... I'm not saying that Anthor would do that. But it's like, how would you prevent other developers from preventing unlocking of something that was a purchase? Maybe. I don't know how that would work. If this was any other publisher, 1.1 would have been a paid DLC. I'm all for a DLC. I don't have any problems with it. I used to think another map would be... Ooh. So how do you get rid of just a personal elevator section? I don't want to get rid of the whole elevator. I'm not against DLC as long as you're not paying for any part of the game that should be there already yet. It's like there's no way to split an elevator up. Oh no. No, that's right. I think I got it there. No, that's the whole lot. That's a stop, and then that's the whole lot. What if I put another stop there? No. Oh well. I'll just accept that is a thing, I suppose. Without deleting it, rebuilding it, which I don't really want to do. And then so that now should be powering that. Good, and then I'm going to no. I want to try something. I only want power there. I only want it for the power. You know what? I don't reckon that's worthwhile. And I think I've screwed myself now to have added it. I'm going to get rid of the stop. We'll just leave it like that. Because I want to get rid of... Well, you know what? Let's have a look. But yeah, I can't. Another map would definitely be a DLC. I couldn't see them bringing that out without payment. But yeah, I was gonna say, another map is fine, but it's not. Someone convinced me, and it's a good argument. You're not really bringing anything new to the game. You're just providing a different map. That's all it is. There's nothing new to the game. Whereas, yeah. But I reckon things like randomized node placement. Yeah, where's that coming from? Over there. We'll use that one, yeah. I like that idea better. Like whether, yeah, randomizing where the nodes could be. There's a couple of different options you could do there. You could have same node locations but randomize what's actually on those nodes. So like here you've got 6 iron. You could have 2 limestone, a copper, a bauxite and an oil. Alright, we're going to make some decisions here. Like a new game plus mode. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It'd be harder to have like random node placement because you could be put somewhere really stupid and not make the game fun. Alright. Yeah, so there's a lot of options. Players are definitely keen to get something new to get their teeth into. Just depends on what they want to do with the game, if they want to. Or if they want to go with a Satisfactory 2.0, they could always do that. That one. Don't know how popular a 2.0 would be though. I think that if they did a new map to make it worth it, they could put it on a new planet, new resources, new recipes, but at that point, at Satisfactory 2, yep. Exactly. One. That's two. Now, I reckon. And I'll run it back. I think I'm going to run platforms because this will be trains later and they'll be on platforms. So there's there. That's not what I want, you idiot. this one. Wow, that just misses the foundation. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Got to be one of the best placements of a miner I've ever seen. I can like that. Again. Have them all facing that way. Oh, it copies the shards. Yeah, that's right. Alright, how many is that? That's 1, 2... And this one over here. Yep. Thought I was missing one. Link, hello, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. I reckon... Put that there. That's better. Good, and me? I'm doing well, thank you. Just getting some of this iron to all of our machines over here. I reckon you're going to get it about there. Oh no, that's crap. That's not what I wanted. Let's try again. Let's go up here for a sec. It's a bit easier when I do it from up here. Alright, so the other ones, they'll wrap around there. So this one is all the way down here. Let's get this one first. That's probably the best I can do. Next one is there. And the next one. So you're going to come need to come back one for that. Right, so you're going to probably, yeah, this is where curve belt comes in, I reckon. Yep, absolutely. That's what I've been waiting for with the curve. Now, was that? Because that was to there. So you sure I couldn't? Ah, it's just default. That would have been fine. Yep. That's better. You're back streaming again? Nice. Yeah, thanks, Link. It's been about a year since the 1.0 release. A couple of weeks before 1.0 was released. I tested my stream and all that, and we got back into it. I was able to do it where I live, so that's good. So yeah, it's been good to... But I had to get Starlink. What I had, the fixed wireless NBN I had, wasn't good enough. But Starlink is amazing. Don't believe what anyone says about it. It's absolutely amazing. Yep. Then we go with the curve. And then straight. That's that one. I'm going to leave that's the wrong one. That was supposed to be down there. Alright, this one... No, this is where it's difficult because... Well, not really. It just means that one I will turn that way. A few of those I will, actually. Oh, what are you doing? Coming to get in the way? Now, what's interesting is, this is what I might do. There's one over here I'm going to actually already used, but I'm going to run it over at some point. And we'll truck it instead. I'm not ready to do that right now, but... I'm just wondering the best way of doing that. I need to get around that one and that one. We can go there and there. Let's start with this one. This one will be the furthest one. Right, I'm busting to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec. Right. So I've got 1, 2. That's 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. No, okay, so that one. And then I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring 4 lines in. So I just need to think about this for a sec. Right, so this one here is, I want to be that one. I reckon yeah, alright, I know what to do. Get rid of that one, that one. Right. Just had to think about that for a sec. The next one is there, and the next one is there. Alright, so this one, and then the 4th one, which is the one that will go all the way down there. Right, okay, I've got this. So that one will go... Will that go all the way into there? I might just... That's correct. It's not... So I gotta be careful here because of this silly... No, that's fine. So you normally... Yeah, it is the nudging. I'm pretty sure. That's going to do my head in. No, that's alright. I think that's fine. Alright. Alright, so that one is there, and let me do this one to here. See, I don't feel that that's correct. But I'm not gonna... It's this one here that's got to be fixed, yeah. That still doesn't look right. I'm not going to argue. I'm never going to look at it. Right, that one will go to there. And then the next one, just very temporarily, I'm going to put that there. The next one is there. Yeah, I screwed up there somehow, but I'm not going to worry about it. So that's that one. Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's what I'm getting confused with it here. This one... that way, and this one can it be that one? No, we're going to have it back there like this. Because that one's there. Yep. All right. Yep, that goes to there. Right. Perfect. Okay. This is the one that's going to go to that other node that we will sort out later. Right, so that one can go straight to there, because that's where it's supposed to go. That's fine to go there. That one, what we should be doing is, for these other ones, we should be doing that, and then we'll run them together and it'll make it easier. Right. Got this one is wrong. Fix that. All right. Okay, so this is good. So we can continue that one back. Alright, beautiful. It's taken a little bit of work to get this organised, but I know where we're up. I know what's going on. That's the important thing. Oh yeah, that's good. That's not good. What that needs to be is, if I bring that to about here, that's probably better. That works. And then this one here, so probably get that one. Yeah, we'll get that. And then the last one. I'll do with later. Perfect time for him to come through. Alright. So now I just need to put some power down and we're good. And looks like we've got some power here as planned. that one. That one's there. Alright, the next one's over here. How far is it? It's in the middle. That pipe's going to be annoying. I can work around that. It's that one. Actually, no, I'll go with that one. Alright. You know what? I'm going to get... actually, let's try this. I like this. I think this might work. You can mostly not see the cable. What'd be interesting is am I in the right? Oh, I've come across the wrong. It doesn't really matter. Kind of feel like it's better if I do that. Yeah. All right. What about? I like that, but what about the beam, the braided cable? I need the cluster. It looks like it's some high power wire. Braided cable and the shelf beam are new favourites. I haven't tried much of the braided cable. I do want to get a bit more into it. It looks very promising. The shelf beam, is that the H beam you mean? And that sort of one? That one there. And that one. Yeah, the H beam with extra bits. Yep. Yeah, no, that's a really good one. I've made some good use of that one already. I don't want to go too far. But that's it there, isn't it? Because that's there, and then that's there. That might be alright. That's the one. Alright, and then the last one's this one. Been a bit of work getting this set up, but it'll be worth it. Got that one there. It's in the middle. That shifted. Did I get my angle wrong? I did. Right. Let's see who's got what. You're good, and you're getting some, and you're getting some, and you're the one that's not. That'll be later. And you're just getting fed now. There it is. All right, perfect. Okay. I just want to go and steal a sign from somewhere. And then we'll be right to record at least one of the irons. Where are we going to be? Alright, down here. And we'll just label all these. One more. Alright. This is number 29. One. And 33. Right. Let's go for a drive. May have to go a bit slower up the ramp. Wonder, yeah, I might go straight across here. And then it'll be a left here. And a right here. And then that'll take us so we'll come in this door. And this is number oh, so that's 24, 25 and 26. Right. I've made a mistake. That's all right. So I just have to go and rename those first ones to be 24, 25, 26. And then we'll be right. 24 will come into here. And then we'll come out there. And when we come out, I think we come out here. Yeah. Although, yeah. It'll be here. And it needs to be this one here. We turn right here, and then left, and then right. It's a pity about that. That's really annoying, that there. No. And then we come, it'll be a right here and down. Oh no, it's right there. Alright, so it's, yeah. That's 24. 25. And 26. And then it's 28, 29, and 30. 26. And then that's 28, 29, and 30. 28. $29. And this one's 30. Alright. 30. 29. 28. 26. 25. And 24. Alright, and then we come up. And we turn left. Go all the way down, then left and right. Now this will start that second lot of screws running soon. Alright, let's do it. I might have screwed that one up. We'll see. It's hard with the floors and all that, and the conveyor belts flickering in your face when you're doing it. So it's this one I have to turn at here. That's right, I can delete that pause and we should be okay. Nah, we're going to redo this. Not happy with how that one turned out. I'm going to start with this entrance. Alright. This one turned up just at the wrong time. Alright, we have to turn here. Looking good. And then turn right here. Right. Let's see how it handles this turning. That looks good. It doesn't look like it's hit the building. It's hit the building. I'm going to delete that node. I reckon that might fix it. Let's watch its return trip. We're going to have to start putting some walls up to help with performance, I think, which is a little bit chunky at some areas. Could also be because I'm trailing a vehicle. See how it handles this if I've done it properly. It's coming in okay. I think I've turned too late. I'm gonna have to redo this one. Crap. It's really, really tough. Try it again. It's just all that jittering that's going on in my line of sight that makes things hard. That's much better. Excuse me. And I think I'm going to turn... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's so frustrating. I just had a perfect... I just had a perfect run and then it decided to get stuck on some stupid invisible whatever. What would be interesting is maybe if you could pause the game to do a recording of a truck path. So all the traffic stopped. Do a recording. And then resume the game once you've finished doing the recording. Bit of sideways action there, bit of collision. And that'll be fine. I'm going to turn on this one. Because this is the... Yeah, I like this one better. And then it's a right turn here. I've gone too wide again. I think I can fix that with deleting some path nodes. But yeah, if you could nudge path nodes, it'd be so much better. Man, he nearly got me. Alright. Apart from its little reverse and... It'll correct itself in a second, it'll shoot across here. That's just because where it stopped. Link, that's some factory you have here. Thanks, Link. We're getting there. We're getting there. Taking my time setting it all up. Each building is its own factory. So an iron ingot factory, an iron rod factory, a screw factory, and so on and so on. So everything moves from one factory to another. This has got it. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So this is a really pristine recording here. It got hit before coming out of here, but that isn't reflected in the recording. I got hit just then, and that is reflecting. And now it's caught on some sort of stupid thing, but that'll resolve that. And I've got it turning here. Or it's the next one. The next one. Perfect. It should turn down here. How many hours you spent on this build? We're at just over 300 hours at the moment. We haven't even unlocked, we haven't completed phase 3 yet. But I'm pretty happy how it's turned out. Alright, let's see how this goes. This might be alright. He's coming in really slow. This should make for a beautiful turn. Oh, damn. I reckon if I delete those two nodes, I'm going to delete those two nodes. Watch out for the train. I think it'll be fine. I reckon it'll come in, even that one there. And I suppose probably, I'd say 50 hours of the build is probably stuff that came in 1.1 that, like, I needed to go and retrofit around the factory, like all these wall holes, because they weren't in 1.0 when I started. So probably 50 hours spent on 1.1 adjustments. You should be a factory building and planning manager. Too much complicated things for me. Too much pressure and stress there. It's good. We'll be setting that up in a minute. I haven't hooked it up yet. We'll come back and do that in a sec. You're gonna get caught on one of these again. You gonna do a mono? No? We'll see how it is now that we've deleted those two nodes. Alright, let's see how he goes now. It's just his first one. It's turning. Yes. That's a little bit better. Yep. That'll do. It's not reversing. Yep. I'm going to leave it. That's perfect. Alright, we need to do one more. Oh, no, we don't, actually. Not on the map. Well, let's just go hook up that iron and see what else we have to do. Alright, that's all fine. So I've got iron to here. These haven't gone out yet, they will soon. I've got iron to here. Because these are all turned off, I think, at the moment. No power. Huh. I think these aren't going anywhere yet, so it's not a deal that they don't have any power. It's just a slight oversight. Alright, they're all running. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. And then the next four up. This is where I need to bring iron. So this is not yet, that will be in a bit. Yeah, because that's fused modular frame, we don't need that right now. It's this one here. So my iron has to come in here. Alright, so I can't get it, or can I? It's got to be on that, doesn't it? That's there, and that's not gonna... I need to be on this join. Yeah, I reckon the join is where I've got to be. I have to move the power. Or... no, we might try something else. It will come up the outside. Right. So I could something like this. These are, what have we got here? 4 machines. And then that's 1 machine. Okay, this is fine. Because they're not going to affect each other. So if that was there... so much going on. That's not possible. But hold on, that's still possible. All right, so there we go. Yeah, that might work. It's going to come... and there. Is that right? It's quite a bit. Well, hold on. This is my issue. It has to come. Oh, I was thinking of bringing it like that, wasn't I? Or in the middle. If I brought it in the middle, I'll just have to do an adjustment. But or alright, so it comes here. What's it coming here? Not that cable's gonna cause me. Oh, it's not there, it's there. Alright. I think that's okay. Alright, so that goes to there, and then this comes like that. Alright. Yeah, pretty good. Now that's coming. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we go up to this floor. Now this one, I'm hoping is gonna not hit anything. It's blocking that one-ish. That's not a huge deal. I can deal with that. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll put that there. Okay, and then this goes up to here. Beautiful. And these will start generating. And I need to set up the overflow for this. I never got around to. And they will start outputting. Perfect. Alright. So while that's outputting, that's although, yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep, that's it. And we bring this up. Or if you're going to go down, yeah, we'll do it like that. Just do this. And it's coming along from there. That's our overflow. It'll chock up. We need to get better. We need Mark 5 belts to start sorting this overflow out. It's just not. It's just chonked up. Yeah, it's too much trying to fit through. But this is now outputting the ingots. Let's just check that the numbers are correct. 100%, looks good. I'm just got to fix my earphone up. It's not sitting right. Stupid. My wireless connector is not working right now, so I'm connected in wired directly to under the desk. So the cord's only so long and I turn my head. Alright, that's these ones. It just causes me frustration. That's what I'm trying to say, I suppose. So that should be these ones coming in, and they're doing all of these machines on this floor. They're running at 100% there. That's at 99%, so it's just slowly filling out. It's getting there. As long as that reaches 10 by the time that gets to there. Perfect. So this is for the heavy modular frames. This is the 720s. So that's these. And once again, I don't have enough faster belts for overflow purposes. But our screws are coming in and they're coming up. And they're feeding into our manufacturers. Oh, I need to fix that too. 240 per minute. They need to be Mark III, don't they? That's one mistake I've made. So that's that one. And that's better. Yeah, that's running at a better rate. That's why they're moving so slowly for. These should both be... I can't remember. I put a sign down, didn't I? Have I put a sign down for these yet? I haven't put a sign down. We're going to have to do that. I think it's 420 a minute. $720 a minute. And I've got that split across two belts. So 360. Now, at the moment, not much is going on. I haven't dealt with the overflow yet. I've got to deal with overflow. Have I dealt with that yet? No. Yeah, I've got to put overflow in. Oh dear. Well, that's something else for later. We will get back to that. That will no doubt just be, I will be putting some what do you call it? Some smart splitters here on the inputs. I'll properly configure these later. Oops. We'll set that up a bit later. But yeah, it's still obviously going to be stalled at the moment until I sort that out. That's fine. But we've done a lot today. Yeah. So what we've made is I've made the screws for the heavy modular frames, and I believe for the modular frames I've made the machines, we've made the screws, so it's reinforced iron plate for those. That'll be, we've already made the screws. I think we've made the iron ingots for this stuff and possibly the machines, the screw machines. We have to change this, but that'll be the modular frames running, and then it's just, that leaves us with steel pipe and encased industrial beam. That sounds fun. Which is good because we haven't done some of these for a while. Lots of work involved still. We'll get there. But pretty happy with today's result with our underground truck station setup. Might just get some photos here. It looks like a toll booth, doesn't it? We'll wait for a truck to come by and we'll take some photos of the truck coming through. However long the truck's going to take to get here. Nice work, thanks very much, Link. It's been a truck heavy day. We still have some routes to re-record. I keep putting off. We'll do it soon. That Explorer needs to be redone. It's funny because that's responsible for the turbo fuel sulfur and all the explosive sulfur, but I mean, turbo fuel's running beautifully. There's no complaints. Come on, truck. Hurry up. Here it comes. Is there X number of trucks per track? As many as will fit. The truck system can be nicer at sometimes. Yeah, it is. It's gotten better. It's a lot better than what it was. Yeah, I haven't really, like, let me give you an example. I've got to re-record some of these over here just because I changed a few things with the roads and I haven't gotten back to it. But this steel ingot factory is probably the heaviest truck factory I've got. And you can see they just don't give a shit. But they do break. And inside, so the reason I have to re-record them is I don't have them properly turning in and touching the marker. But they sort themselves out. Like that one's good, that one's recording well, this one isn't, because this one doesn't get to the marker, so then it reverses up. So I have to do a tighter turn on that one. But they all just, and so that one's just waiting until he can come in. But yeah, there's a congested intersection here and I need to re-record some of them because I put these posts here later after, so they get a bit stuck. So there's a couple there that I have to redo. That one's alright. You can see that one there. Cuts it a bit fine, but he gets there. Then he's got stuck on something visible and then they just reset themselves. And look at this one. I don't know what this one's done. But they go and they fix themselves. And I mean, that's the best thing. Like if you get a congested intersection that's too congested, you can have deadlocks and you have to go and resolve that. And that fully halts everything. But I've taken some off and fixed a few of those, so they're good. But you can see here, like I've got quartz coming out of there. That one's going off that way. I like it. The city's got life. There, this is another one that needs re-recording. He just went to cut straight through. I got no idea why. He's got a good wide berth there. And now the Explorer's halted. Oh, maybe not. No, there is an arrow going there. Okay, that one needs a good reroute, a redo. Yeah, that one does. But things are slowly moving forward. Let's see how many coupons we've made today. 7. Not bad. Very nice. If only we could manage them 2D, Link. Yeah, I just want to be able to move those nodes on the ground. Just be able to go edit and go nudge, push it. That would fix a lot of because then you could do, even if you did a pretty bad recording first go, you just shove them around a bit and it'll be fine. So good episode today. We continued working on our trucks. We had that limestone node we got ready in the last episode, so we did that route with the truck, and that is great. We got that limestone running in. We actually needed to redo one of the coal routes that we had done previously because it wasn't on the road properly. So we did that one first, then we did that limestone, then we went and to where there's 6 iron nodes and set up 6 truck stations and set up the roads to go down to those truck stations and collect the iron. We configured one of them as a route to go back to the Iron Ingot Factory, and now we do have the screws for the heavy modular frames running. So that is absolutely awesome. We'll be continuing on the heavy modular frames in the next episode. I think we'll be moving on to the modular frames, which is the reinforced iron plate that we need, I'm pretty sure. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.